Going on to all of my Capricorns out there. So my tripod broke. I ordered another one. It's coming tomorrow. But so please bear with me, okay? So if this thing falls, then don't trip and you know, thumb down the video. Oh, I don't like the video or whatnot. But no, I'm just playing. I know y'all wouldn't do that. But just bear with me, all right? So let's get into it. I just want to say thank y'all, by the way. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Wow. Anyway, so you have the Nine of Wands, the Lovers, Two of Swords. This has been a wild ride. The King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Swords. Y'all have been so amazing. Anyway, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the Seven of Wands, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords represents, as a result, this is a situation for a lot of you Capricorns, right? Where love shouldn't be, let me turn on the light. Love shouldn't be so difficult for you in the first place. The Seven of Wands, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, love is almost like a battle for you to get into. And in the past, and a lot of you Capricorns now know that ain't what it is that you want. That's not what you want. That's a dub. Because being in a real relationship, you shouldn't have to fight to have this person in your life. This person has to want to be there. That whole mentality of the person needs to fight to be in your life or struggle to be in your life. Come on, that's a person who's doing too much. The Two of Swords represents, it's a matter of choice. And these people are chosen from the past to not allow you in their life. What it is that they've got going on is they just want to get all up in your sour flour, right? In other words, they want to get up underneath your skin and get you upset because they in the game, which is whack, because it goes to show that they're too damaged. They're damaged goods for you to actually be in a relationship with these people. Now, these are the people from the past. We're not talking about people that you should be dating as of right now. This is from the past. I was eating Cheetos. That's why my hands are, so don't trip. But these are people ultimately from the past. The King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles represents, the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles is you, Capricorns, should be worried about people from the future, people that you're going to meet, and you want to meet people. And a lot of people now telling me that, you know, they're getting kind of matched up and they're mingling and they're getting to know a lot of people. So the King of Wands and Three of Pentacles, what you need to do is have fun, right? Here's some of the principles of being in a relationship. Have intentions, meaning you know what it is. This relationship has direction. This relationship has purpose. So the relationship needs to have purpose. It needs to be fun. And the two of you need to actually have a level of distance. And what I mean when I say distance is make it fun to get to know each other. And one of the ways on how it is that you do that is, if you don't live together, which obviously if you're starting out, you're not going to live together. You don't have to live with each other for a while. Get to know each other. Have them come over to your house. Go over at their house, because absence makes the heart grow fonder. While you still need purpose. This absence is not for the purpose of trying to keep it in the friends with benefits. That the absence is the purpose of getting to know each other in a pace where the relationship still is fun and you still want to do the relationship and you still want to exist and engage in a relationship, while at the same time being careful enough to know if this person brings any kind of trouble into the relationship where trouble is not supposed to be. So the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords is about now. And if they do have these types of threats, trouble in the relationship as you're getting to know these people, then it means it's time for you to bounce. Because it means that they're only going to up the threat. They're only going to up the trouble. That's all it is that it means. These people are going to get more dysfunctional over time. That's why it is I tell y'all, one of the reasons why it's a good idea for you to cut people loose when you start to realize that these people are dysfunctional, you cut them loose from the very beginning, because that's them throwing out their little trouble to you and then being like, okay, let's see if they go ahead and accept it. And then if you accept it, Capricorn, what do? They up the ante. They up the stakes now. They up the severity of it, right? So for instance, if a person tests you, right, the S test, the crap test, they doing all this, they doing all that. And this is why I tell you that the crap test, there's no value in that, but to break up a relationship. Because the crap test, it's, okay, let's see if they're okay with this type of trouble. They good? Okay, let me up the ante on this. And all of it is for what? All of it is to be dysfunctional. Truthfully, on a deeper level, all of it is for you to fix this person's life by being a miracle worker. And you know, you can't fix someone's life that doesn't want to be fixed. You can't. If they don't want to put in their own effort to fix their own life, you can't fix their life for them. Because even if you came in and you paid for everything, Capricorn, these people go right back to the same type of dysfunction that they were on yesterday. So what is that? If you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website which has all of my social media outlets and ways you can financially support me, from my Instagram page, right? That'll help out as well. You can always give me a follow. Appreciate it. My Instagram has been going up. Appreciate y'all. The books that I have that are on Amazon, my clothing store, private tarot readings, right? It'll say private tarot readings on it. Click on it. You can go, right? It'll redirect you to the website. And what you do from there is that you check out the rates, right? How much, the time, the prices, and scroll down. It'll have the buy now button, right? Buy now. It'll redirect you to PayPal. It'll also have the Cashapp tag over it, $$ Kareemspiritworks, just in case if you don't want to pay me through PayPal. If you need any kind of help with that, what you can always do is send me an email, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, and we'll go ahead and I'll help you to set up a private tarot reading with me. Thank you. So the Page of Swords, right? The Page of Swords is now about how, as a result of this, yes, relationships should be fun. And if they're making it too combative for you, then it means it's time for you to bounce, because you shouldn't have to fight to be in someone's life. The person should want you to be in their life. And the people who are standing in their way of being with you, and the obstacles that are standing in their way of being with you, they will remove those obstacles all on their own for the sake of you, themselves, and the relationship. So if a person has family issues where a lot of their family members are crazy, you shouldn't have to come on in and talk to their family members. There's nothing that you can do. They are going to have to be the ones to tell their family members, listen, you need to cut it out. You need to change over. You need to take a new leaf. You need to have a new leaf on life, a new lease. You need to think of things differently. Or separate themselves for the sake of the relationship. What most people do is, no, the person needs to come on in and be in my life. The person needs to come on in and to actually be in a relationship with me and perform a miracle, in the sense of they need to speak to people who they don't know. They're not even a part of the family, and they're supposed to have their words are supposed to have some sort of weight. You know, or something else, they hanging out with goofy friends and stuff like this. If they can't understand, man, I got to get rid of my goofy friends, then it's up to them. If they don't want to get rid of their goofy friends, birds of a feather flock together. The Tower and the Four of Swords now represents what? It represents you Capricorns. When people come into you who act like this, bounce. And I know some of y'all think, okay, well, how do I know if a person likes me? Ask them out. Regardless of whoever you are, ask them out. Go up to them and be like, hey, what's going on with you? You want to kick it? If they say no, it's a dub. Leave it alone. If they say yeah, watch how they are on the date and enjoy yourself. And if the two of you had a great time, then continue it. If not, then it means it's your cue to bounce. Period. What else? Yeah, so let's clarify some cards. But the the Tower represents, but you got to start getting real though, Capricorn. You know, who are you? Hold on. Yeah, who are you on the inside? You know, stop letting people delude you into thinking that you got to fight to be in a relationship to be with them. That's an insult. Do you know how insulting that is? You should be worried about the future. How much fun you're going to have getting to know other people, interacting with other people. Okay. That's my sister. But, texting me. But let's clarify the Tower. So to clarify the Tower, the Four of Swords, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, the Moon, right? I'm thinking about spending time with my sister, playing some video games. That's why. But so I got to get new cards already. Sheesh. But the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Moon represents what? It represents how. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to, pay attention to how people approach you. Are you the one doing all the work, or are they? Why can't the both of you put in work? If they're relaxing and they're not doing anything and they're not putting in any kind of effort, that's a dub, because they're not putting in an effort. The Three of Cups, the Moon, and if they're putting in, and they can't just put in all the effort as well. The Three of Cups and the Moon, pay attention to the character of this person. If this person is dysfunctional, right? Their 10 life values are not up to par. If their health is not good enough, if their spirituality is not good enough, their health, their family values, their appearance value, their living value, their dwelling value, right? The mobility, the education value, the profession, the leisure, and the wealth, that's 10. I know I said dwelling a couple of times, but dwelling is like their place, right? Just to get you to understand what dwelling means. If those 10 values are not up to par, and if they're not good enough, that's a dub. And at the very least, pay attention to who they are internally just before you actually decide to say no to them. Because they may be a diamond in the rough where they have some things going on, but obviously everything isn't necessarily firing off on all cylinders. Let's clarify the King of Wands. So to clarify the King of Wands, we have the Hanged Man, Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, right? The Hangman, the Seven of Cups, right? Because you have options. You can choose. One of the options is choose to be single. You also have other options. You could choose to be with somebody else. It's up to you. But the Hangman, but your mentality is, what's wrong with you? Well, you need to figure that out on your own. You could be allowing too much BS people to come into your life. You could be wasting your own time because you don't know how to get to the gist to find out whether or not the person has value. Those are some of the things that you may need to work on, right? The Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups is about, and if that's the case, if you see that a person is scared to do the same thing with you, get to dating, get to knowing each other, taking the time to get to know each other, be willing to know each other, then it means that this person is not really ready to date, nor will they probably be ever ready, right? But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. I just want to say thank y'all, all the zodiac signs, Capricorn, Cancer, all of y'all. Even though sometimes I know I'm a little bit rough, I have to be, because results are only going to happen here if you be really brutally honest. Because a lot of other people may, pump you full of it. I'm not going to do that, because the best way to have you change is for you to change yourself, right? The best way to have you change your circumstance is to change yourself and understand where you went wrong so that you can fix it. So I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for not taking anything that I'm saying in these readings personally to where it hurts you and gets you on your nerves. Oh, you ragging on us and all this other type of stuff. Because I love Capricorns. I love all the zodiac signs, and I love what it is that they have to offer. But at the same time, we also have to work on chasing that excellence. It just can't always be about, giving each other an excuse for things that we're supposed to be working on our whole lives, But thank y'all. Y'all have been truly amazing to me, all of the people coming through, getting the books. Like I said, there would be no me without y'all. And as of right now, we have 5,074 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. We're almost there to 10,000.